Welcome to WEWIN New. From a fire that broke out at a fireworks warehouse, to a massive explosion that rocked a warehouse in the port of Hamburg, Germany, to a landslide in the Japanese city of Nagasaki, prepare to be amazed. We've gathered the most unbelievable moments that will leave you questioning reality. A landslide in the Japanese city of Nagasaki caused a house to collapse after heavy rains fell. A large multi-story building collapsed completely after an earthquake in Mandalay, Myanmar. A chemical warehouse in Pantai Indah Kapuk in Jakarta, Indonesia exploded and burned, with large flames and billowing black smoke. The scene of a house with a large fire and black smoke billowing. Rescue forces are taking measures to put out the fire. A car fell into a ditch due to the collapse of part of a bridge due to continuous rain near Tangziguo of Heilongjiang in China. A multi-story building in the distance collapsed after heavy rains, causing a large cloud of dust. Massive collapse of several buildings due to landslides in Ani in Kulu, Himachal Pradesh, India. Scene of a large oil rig burning with black smoke and then collapsing. Building collapses after earthquake. Always be alert and aware of your surroundings, especially in areas affected by natural disasters. A loud explosion broke the glass door of the washing machine and sent debris flying all over the room.
La madre, se siente el pinche calorón bien feo.
A major fire and explosion occurred at the Marvic diesel processing facility in Cadereyta, Nuevo León.
Eso se va a volver a agarrarla, lo va a ver otra explosión bien grande, vas a ver.
The ceiling of the ice rink suddenly collapsed. Many pieces of debris fell heavily onto the ice rink, creating a large cloud of dust. The players and spectators on the ice rink rushed to escape the dangerous area. A huge fire broke out in East London, sending thick black smoke billowing into the air. The roof of the shopping mall collapsed after heavy rain in Chongqing, China. A collapsed building in the rubble after the earthquake in Turkey. The racing car lost control in a small road and collided with part of a house, causing the collapse.
¡Mierda! ¡Mierda! ¡Mierda!
¡Escúchame! ¡Estoy ganando algo!
Quédate quieto.
A Tazia replica of Imam Hussein's tomb collapses during a Muharram procession in Lakhimpur Kheri, Uttar Pradesh, India.
Yeah, probably. I mean, even the other day when they... Whoa! Whoa!
SpaceX Starship 36 spacecraft explodes during testing.
Oh my God.
A chemical plant in Gyeonggi, Shandong, China exploded with a thick plume of black smoke. A white car suddenly lost control, drove onto the sidewalk and crashed into a pillar, causing part of the front bumper to come off. When the car loses control, the driver needs to try to stay calm to handle the situation in the best way. A truck lost control on a snowy road, the truck skidded, flipped over, and the cargo, a large boat, slid off the trailer and hit the guardrail. Power source suddenly caught fire and exploded.
我操你姐！我操！
哎呦，这烟！
A freight train has derailed near the U.S. city of Baltimore, triggering a fire and a massive explosion. To avoid a collision, both cars braked suddenly. The car flipped over, and the truck suffered severe damage to the front of the car. The ambulance exploded into a fireball with a loud bang, and flames engulfed the front garden. The scene of a car burning fiercely on the road.
God, there's so much shit in there. My ID is in there. My ID is in there. I can't fly. If the laptop... Oh my God, okay. If the laptop bag itself didn't catch fire, it might...
A truck lost control and crashed into the back of the truck in front and collided with a car going in the same direction. Police chase with 3 children and stolen vehicle ends in violent crash.
Is now jumping out of the vehicle. There's 2 kids inside that vehicle. Okay, he's on the run. They're going to chase him up this embankment here as he runs for his life here up the hillside on the west side into an apartment complex.
The collision between 2 cars caused debris from the front of the car to be seriously damaged. Strong collision between train and car on the track. A white car, turning left from the opposite direction, collided head-on with the ambulance. Both cars sustained minor damage in the collision. The car swerved to avoid colliding with another car and crashed into a pillar on the side of the road. The truck avoided a car going in the opposite direction and collided with the side barrier. The driver is believed to have been drunk when he crashed his car through a barrier and into the water. The black car had to brake suddenly and swerve to the left to avoid a collision. This swerve caused the car to lose control and collide with the right median strip.
A Tesla Model 3 crashed into a parked truck in Moscow and exploded twice. An earthquake in Heilongjiang, Taiwan, triggered a landslide.
You can see it. Here comes the shockwave. He is coming fast. He is coming really fast. He's up. Looks like he has caught Bill Stein. He's coming up. Oh, he passed Rob Holly. Did not catch Bill Stein. Oh, boy. Got an instant.
An Italian Frexicolori pilot ejected safely as the plane crashed near a road.
Porca troia.
In Nagaland, India, a giant rock rolled down a hill, crushing 3 cars.
De arriba está cayendo, de arriba donde se ha desprendido.
Miren de acá.
A truck crashed through a barrier on the NJ Turnpike near Exit 8A, causing significant traffic delays. Volkswagen flies off an overpass in Hyderabad, India. A Texas State Trooper rolling code collided with an Amazon Prime trailer at a 4-way intersection. Plane bursts into flames at Tokyo's Haneda Airport after hitting another aircraft. Scary. Trying to impatiently overtake a truck on a city street will end up costing you. In June 1994, a USAF B-52 Stratofortress crashed at Fairchild Air Force Base. The plane crashed into a parking lot. This happened in Japan. Truck crashes into two cars at an intersection. Armored truck crash. A U.S. military plane crashes in Georgia, 2018.
Russia's oil pumping station exploded on March 19, 2020, damaging infrastructure and igniting a fire. A blowout at a drilling rig is the sudden and uncontrollable release of oil and gas from a well during drilling, often caused by pressure control system failures. A massive explosion detonated right in front of everyone, engulfing the road in a blinding flash of fire and smoke, shaking the road violently as shards of debris scattered in all directions. This fire was started in a shed being used to charge and store several lithium batteries. Despite the gusts howling around them, they chose to ignore the warning signs and ended up putting themselves in a situation that could have easily been avoided. This is the hair-raising moment a reporter stands on a military runway as attack helicopters take off inches from her head. A swollen iPhone battery suddenly bursts into flames caught on camera. Luckily, man was able to put out the fire. Never opening a pressure cooker without emptying the pressure. Crazy Deer invited himself into the living room while a child was watching cartoons.
Kurwa!
Rainy roads can turn any drive into a slip and slide if you're not careful. Wow, his guardian angel just pulled the emergency brakes hard. A car suddenly veered off the road and crashed right into the front of a local bakery, leaving startled employees frozen. He probably thought others didn't have a dash cam and decided to commit insurance fraud.
Whoa.
The consequences of running a stop sign extend beyond potential collisions. Legal penalties can have serious ramifications for your driving record. A vehicle pulled out from a stop sign into traffic which caused an accident. Happened in South Carolina.
Thank you.
Maybe we aren't ready for drone delivery. This one dropped through the windshield. Seeing this makes me appreciate how important protective gear is. Glad he made it out okay. Passengers on Bangkok's Chao Phraya River cruise crouch down to avoid the bridge as water level is higher than usual. On July 27, 2021, a powerful storm with strong winds and relentless waves battered the coastline, ultimately causing a house situated right next to the sea to collapse and be swallowed by the raging waters.
Qué locura, boludo.
I cannot imagine how awful it would be to just lose everything without warning. Honestly, pretty impressive reaction time and braking skills. That could have been so much worse. One wrong move sent the entire stack toppling over, realizing they had just turned their workday into an absolute disaster. The majority of the building has now collapsed, however. Fire crews are still battling the fire, bringing in water from every nearby source. This tugboat is Escambia County's newest artificial reef and expected to be a popular offshore fishing and diving destination. The glamorous Miss Thailand hopefuls were taking part in the competition in Chiang Mai, Thailand, as a suspension bridge made from ropes collapsed. Watch as crews knock down what's left of the old Pink after the fire. A powerful storm hit Pattaya Choi Beach in Thailand on October 4, 2023. A steel roof was blown off during a storm in China. A severe storm brought rain, hail and strong wind gusts reaching 93 miles per hour, downing trees and power lines and damaging homes and buildings in Spain.
¿Se cayó un árbol? ¿El árbol ese se rompió recién? No.
La moto, dejaron la moto ahí.
Igual.
Yo cerré todo, yo cerré todo.
Bueno.
The ceiling collapsed at a supermarket in Hurstville, New South Wales, on March 7, 2022, as severe thunderstorms brought flash flooding to the Sydney area.
Oh my God, look at that, man. Oh, wow.
On February 6, 2023, an earthquake occurred in southern Turkey near the northern border of Syria. Entire towns were reduced to rubble with significant damage.
صار ابو احمد هذا جسر كامل وقع فوق السيارات.
The finish line is here. Don't forget to give us a like button and share your road encounters in the comments. And don't miss the video on the right side of the screen. See you soon.